We're live here on YouTube. Go, there's your mic. Here's mine. Happy Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Hello, hello. It's so sad that we lost an icon today. Bozo the Clown passed away at 89 years old. I remember watching Bozo when I was a kid. I absolutely would love to go on that show. You know, the bucket toss? Oh my gosh.
Okay, now I'm.
That bucket toss was like my main thing. I love watching Bozo. But Bozo did pass away. He's a major icon for those who are in her 30s. But Bozo did, he passed away 89. It's Throwback Thursday. We hope you're having a great week. We're about to head to the weekend. Tomorrow is Friday, and I bet you guys are all excited. Today's afternoon Throwback Thursday coffee chat is about CBD oil because we believe truly in that CBD oil. And hopefully I'm not too loud. But anyways, hello Harley from Harley's Vape Room. How are you doing today?
I'd be okay if I didn't have a swollen up throat.
Right, too bad you didn't have no CBD vape juice today.
I'm trying to figure out my CTFO website. Harley Vape stuff. My CTFO CBD, right? Or is it just my CTFO?
It's gonna okay. Your website's gonna be harleyvapes.myctfocbd.com.
Okay, got it. I was just making sure I had it typed in there right.
Right. So, anyways, guys, hello, welcome to, like I said, a Throwback Thursday afternoon coffee chat here with Harley from Harley's Vape Room and yourself right here. You hear my voice. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about CBD oil today and probably also tonight. Um, wow, the power of CBD oil is freaking the bomb. Diggity calm. A little bit about me is I have a hard time sleeping at night, like hardcore time to go to bed at night. When I do fall asleep, I'll sleep for 20 to 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden I'll wake up thinking, oh, I slept for 5 or 6 hours. Technically, no, it's been 20 or 30 minutes, and I cannot go back to sleep. Well, last night I vaped on some hemp bombs, CBD, vape juice.
I turned her on to the CBD by Hemp Bomb.
Yes, and let me tell you, uh, it is the bomb.com because I got the chocolate glazed donuts, and it is freaking amazing. It has 75. See, yeah, so 75 milligrams of CBD oil in that vape juice. And let me tell you, I slept like a baby. I'm hearing feedback.
My volume's off.
Hello, hello.
Yes.
Wonder why I'm hearing feedback. It's weird. I wonder if it's on my end. We'll have to listen to the recording. Oh, anyway, so the CBD oil from Hemp Balm is amazing, like totally amazing. I highly recommend it. Hempbombs.com, and they have in their CBD vape juice, they have 75 milligrams, 250 milligrams, 300 milligrams, 1,000 milligrams, 2,000 milligrams and 4,000 milligrams. Right now they have 10 flavors, but they're coming out with a new one. I saw they
Yeah.
posted on Twitter and Instagram, and we don't know what it is yet. But there is an Arctic Spearmint, a crispy honeydew melon, which I want to try that one. Chocolate glazed donuts, coffee. They got a strawberry milkshake. They have a sugar cookie. They have a vanilla cupcake. Harley's favorite is,
The exotic water bush.
and they have a whipped marshmallow dreams and wild blueberry jam. If you have not tried, you're a vapor, you want to try some good CBD vape juice, head over to hempbombs.com and get you some. Super fast shipping. They're located out of Tampa, Florida. There's no THC in it at all.
I'm sitting
It's
here
not a marijuana product, okay? It's not a marijuana product. No THC is in it, and there's no nicotine. But I'm telling you, if you have anxiety, you need something to help you relax, you need something to help you to go to dreamland, this is what you need. It tastes delicious too. Also, we're going to be talking about some CBD products. Harley from Harley's Vape Wild and myself, we also are a part of an affiliate program with an amazing CBD company that we're so excited to tell you about. It's called CTFO. I'm going to play the video real quick for us here. Actually, I'm going to play like two videos. So we're going to let these videos play and let you hear about what doctors have to say about our CBD oil and then what is CBD. Because we've had a lot of questions about it, so we want to kind of cover all the areas here. And if you're a vapor, please remember to fight for your right to vape at www.august8.org. So let me go ahead and get this keyed up for everybody.
Hello, my name is Dr. David Allen. I'm a retired cardiac surgeon and a member of the International Cannabinoid Research Society, ICRS. That means I'm a cannabinoid research scientist. And I'm here to tell you about the discovery of the endocannabinoid system, the ECS, and the significance and how it will change medicine. And we discovered the endocannabinoid system about 30 years ago, and we really didn't understand the significance of its discovery. And so we found out that this is chemical communication that your body has. It's not electrical, it's chemical, and it's kind of like the hormone systems that people are familiar with. And your body makes these cannabinoids. They're endogenous, so they're endocannabinoids, and they perform some miraculous functions in the body. And we're just learning the significance of these functions. And basically, the endocannabinoid system is responsible for homeostasis. Most people don't understand what that really means, but it's the body's ability to maintain itself and function in the proper environment. And so it's critically important that doctors in the future understand this control mechanism. And we're finding out that that manipulation of this endocannabinoid system will control diabetes. It controls cancer. It controls whether you can survive a heart attack or stroke. And so this is critically important for doctors to understand this new science. And the discovery of the endocannabinoid system is the single most important medical scientific discovery ever, and will save more lives than the discovery and application of sterile surgical technique. And I'm a heart surgeon saying that. So more people will be saved by manipulation of the endocannabinoid system than are currently saved by surgery.
But recent research has been looking at cannabis and the different cannabinoids. There's over 80 plus cannabinoids discovered in the cannabis plant. The second most dominant one besides THC is cannabidiol or CBD. Okay. And the research now is over 1,200 peer-reviewed journals on CBD. It's probably the most exciting and researched ingredient or substance right now around the world. That's why. It doesn't have the psychoactive or high that is associated with THC, but it has a tremendous amount of other benefits, including research shows anti-seizure, anti-epileptic, which is why it's gotten a lot of popularity. You do a lot with children with seizure disorders, and they're getting benefits from this plant in a safe, non-toxic way versus all these drugs that typically don't work. And there's neuroprotective benefits, so you see a lot with concussions and the NFL. There's a lot of research being done now with chronic traumatic encephalopathy or chronically banging your head a lot. There's anti-anxiety, which is really important. It's the anti-THC of sorts. It calms you down. It helps you manage stress better, which is how I look at it. It's much more as a preventative or daily use substance than just treating disease states. And there's immune support, it's a huge antioxidant. There's just a tremendous, it's easier sometimes to talk about what it doesn't do than what it does.
Dr. Alan Shackelford is a Harvard-trained physician. He's also among a handful of doctors in Colorado who give prescriptions for medical marijuana. From the moment Charlotte entered his office, he knew she was in trouble. While he was just examining her, she had 2 seizures.
She'd failed everything. There were no more options for her. Everything had been tried, except cannabis.
Here's how scientists think it might work. Marijuana is made up of 2 ingredients. THC, that's the psychoactive part that makes you high, and CBD, also called cannabidiol. It's the CBD that scientists think modulates electrical and chemical activity to help quiet the excessive activity in the brain that causes seizures.
I've been telling my patients to cut.
Dr. Julie Holland is the editor of the Pot Book, a complete guide to cannabis.
For a long time, the work on cannabis and epilepsy was sort of inconclusive. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. They couldn't quite figure it out. And it's only when they really started separating THC from CBD that they saw, definitively, yes, CBD seems to really stop seizures.
So in the 1930s, they made tinctures. What were they making the tinctures for, and why were they doing these tinctures?
Well, I mean, the medicinal uses of hemp are just numerous. The hemp helps, we can talk about the cancer effects of hemp, but it helps with inflammation. It's very anti-inflammatory. It helps with seizures. It's very effective with PTSD for the vets that are coming back that have post-traumatic traumatic stress disorder. Mm-hmm. Very effective at treating that. It's an anti-inflammatory. But then the uses of hemp for cancer, what I've studied because of my book, Cancer Step Outside the Box, and the number of cancers, there's about a dozen different cancers that have been studied in depth with medicinal marijuana with hemp. And so the studies from brain cancer to prostate cancer to pancreatic cancer, uterine cancer, cervical cancer, prostate cancer, it's amazing.
Okay, so what is in hemp that it's this THC, correct?
Well, there's chemicals that are called cannabinoids.
Right.
THC is short for delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol.
I'm glad you said it because I couldn't.
That's the only time I'll get it right. I'm glad I got it right. So that's the one, THC is the one cannabinoid that everyone's familiar with. That's the one that's psychoactive, and that's the one that gets you high if you smoke it.
Okay.
But there's other cannabinoids. One is called CBD, cannabidiol, and it's very medicinally used. There's no psychoactive component of CBD.
So what do? Extract these? They make tinctures, or you can make tea out of.
You can make tea. You can eat it. It's a great superfood. You're into raw. A lot of people.
Yes.
use raw hemp in their superfoods.
Well, do you get high off of hemp if you eat it as a superfood?
No, well,
or just the seeds.
You've got to heat the THC to make it become psychoactive. So people that eat the plant, they put in a smoothie. You know, the super green smoothies.
Right.
You're not going to get high off of that because you didn't superheat it.
But is it then, if you put it in a smoothie like that, is it good prevention to cancer?
It is. It's very well. It's got a perfect ratio of omega-3 to 6 fatty acids. It's got more GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, than any other plant. So it's got some really great fats. You're well aware of the importance of good fats in your diet.
Yeah.
So hemp it's a perfect superfood to eat, but it's also medicinal.
I just never understood why hemp had gotten such a bad rap, and now I understand that it was really politically motivated by somebody who owned basically trees and didn't want to be in competition with the hemp to make paper. And yet throughout the years after that, so many people suffered because of that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's actually a good thing that people are coming around a little bit.
It is. I'm really encouraged about the different legislation in different states that are trying to legalize medicinal hemp, because of the fact that it is so good. It's not just a superfood. It's not just great for industrial uses, as we've mentioned, but it's a really good medicine.
Thank you so much for coming on, Ty. I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Carol.
I am.
I think I'm unmuted. So there we go. There's sources about CBD for so many things that it can do for you. You heard from several doctors in this video what it can do for you. Here at CTFO, we have awesome, amazing products that we absolutely love. We do have the CBD oil that does not contain no THC in it. We have 300 milligrams, 500 milligrams, 750 milligrams, and 1,500 milligrams. Harley's going to put his email address in the comments, so you can send him an email and he can tell you exactly what milligram level would be great for you to start out with. Different levels are for different issues. We also have CBD sprays, okay? They are amazing. We have one for pain, okay? And what you're going to do with the CBD sprays, you're going to spray it underneath your tongue 2 times, 2 pumps underneath your tongue to spray. You're going to let it sit there for 10 seconds, and then you're going to swallow it, okay? We have one for pain. We have one for weight loss, so anybody that's looking to lose a little bit of weight, we got that. We have one for energy and focus, okay? I personally take the weight loss and energy and focus, and let me tell you, wow, I can see a big difference just taking it. It just makes my mood better. It makes everything better. It craves my cravings for sweetness. It craves my cravings for anything, really. It helps me with appetite control. But I can totally tell a difference in all over health. Okay, then we have one for sleep. We have one for anxiety. Well, they call it stress, but if you have anxiety, it's really great for you. We even have CBD skincare products, and they are amazing. Highly recommend them. We even have CBD sprays for animals, for your fur babies. I have a fur baby who has high anxiety. We have her on it. We have Sir Salem on it for digestive problems. It's a spray. You just spray in their mouth, 2 pumps. They'll start licking it and all that other stuff. And we have seen a difference in our fur babies. So we highly, highly recommend that. CBD is where it's at, people. Totally is. They don't have THCs in it, at least the brands we work with, which is CTFO, Changing the Future's Outcome. And it's all grown in the United States organically. And Harley's website to his CTFO is right there in the chat box. You can check that out. Hip Bombs is where we like to get our CBD vape juice, and they have amazing prices on their vape juice. You gotta definitely check them out. So, Harley, would you like to tell our viewers about what CBD oil so far has done for you?
It has helped me with pain. Just overall relax, so I can sleep at night because I have problems sleeping. I sit there and I fight my sleep just so I can stay awake. And I take the hemp bombs or my CTFO CBD stuff. I sit there and I fall right asleep. I sleep all night through like a little baby.
Right.
So come check out my CTFO website, harleyvapes.myctfocbd.com.
Yeah, and see, what I like about hemp bombs too is like CTFO doesn't have this. It doesn't have the CBD syrup, which the CBD syrup is like a complete relaxation syrup. So you're supposed to, and it tastes like fruit punch. So you can mix it with a drink or whatever. I'm thinking about trying that too, maybe next month to help with sleeping and things of that nature. But CBD, just a couple of things that CBD can do for you. It's going to be a mood enhancer for sure. Okay. It's going to promote happiness. And what you truly do, if you have depression, you're down the dumps, what have you say, you need a little pick me up to make you feel better, things like that. CBD is where it's at. If you have anxiety, it's relaxing and it gives you that calming state. CBD is for a healthier lifestyle. CBD reduces pain, like Harley says, reduces pain, natural sleep, and it reduces anxiety. There's much more that we can list, but we'll be here for like ever. So if you have any questions about CBD oil or how to get started on your CBD oil journey or anything,
the oral for
right.
Tooth pain before I got my tooth removed. I was in excruciating pain, and I ordered the oral spray from my CTFO website, and it numbed the pain until I could get to a dentist to have it removed because that tooth was dead. So I got it removed. No more pain.
Right. So if you have any questions about your CBD oil or doing a CBD oil journey, Harley's email's right there in the chat box. Go ahead and send him an email, and he'll be happy to help you on that. Harley wanted me to play one more video for you guys, so let me go ahead and get that ready.
Yes, please play what I asked you to play.
Sure. I sure will. Let me get it queued up here for you.
All right. Oh, the devil.
Huh?
Devil Church opened up in Colombia. The Church of Lucifer.
Yep, here we go.
All right, guys, here we go. Here we go.
CBD, short for cannabidiol, is a non-psychoactive compound in cannabis responsible for many of cannabis's medical benefits.
Go ahead and mute myself.
On the other hand, THC, short for tetrahydrocannabinol, is the psychoactive compound in marijuana that causes the high associated with cannabis use. They are two completely separate cannabinoids, which are a class of chemical compounds that interact with special receptors in our body called cannabinoid receptors. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, an American neurosurgeon and CNN's chief medical correspondent, changed his stance on the prohibition of cannabis while investigating its powerful therapeutic properties and witnessing CBD successfully treat Americans. He shocked mainstream America, saying, "We have been terribly and systematically misled for nearly 70 years in the United States, and I apologize for my role in that." Through Dr. Gupta's review of the history of cannabis, he found that it has been a legitimate medicine for at least 3,000 years. And Dr. Gupta isn't alone in supporting cannabis research. The director of the National Institute on Drug Abuse, Dr. Nora Volkov, testified before the Senate saying that CBD appears to be a safe drug with no addictive effects, and the preliminary data suggests that it may have therapeutic value for a number of medical conditions. Research has shown that CBD can influence many conditions and bodily functions, including inflammation, neuropathic pain, autoimmune disease, energy regulation, metabolism, reproductive function, appetite, depression, anxiety, and even cancer. But how can one cannabinoid affect so many bodily processes without causing adverse side effects? The answer lies in our biochemistry, the natural intelligence of the body. We have naturally occurring cannabinoid receptors all over our body that interact with CBD. We have these receptors because our body is constantly making its own cannabinoids. These receptors and cannabinoids make up most of our endocannabinoid system, or ECS. Our ECS is always in action, and if functioning properly, is a major factor in keeping us healthy. Many doctors now think that some people suffer from an endocannabinoid imbalance, known as clinical endocannabinoid deficiency, or CED. People suffering from CED may benefit by supplementing with cannabinoids such as CBD. CBD is the most abundant cannabinoid in hemp, a cannabis crop the federal government allowed individual states to legalize in the 2014 Farm Bill. Hemp-derived CBD is legal in all 50 states, is non-addictive, does not cause a high, and is easy to incorporate into your current health routine.
All right. That was an amazing video. Thank you for sharing that with us, Harley, on your website.
Oh.
So you saw two videos today about CBD oil with CTFO that Harley is a representative of.
Yes, sir.
So he has on his website CBD oil that does not contain any THC. It is all organically grown here in the United States.
Yep.
And the milligrams that he has to offer is going to be 300, 500, 750, 1,500 milligrams. Send him an email. He can get with you on which milligrams will work out best for you with whatever situation you want to use the CBD oil for. He uses it specifically for pain and for relaxation. I use it to help me have a better sleep, as I call it, a better dreamland, because I have a hard time falling asleep. And if I do, like I said, I'll wake up in 20 minutes and think I've been asleep for 5 hours or 6 hours, and it's very hard for me to go back to sleep. So ever since I started my CBD oil journey, I'm sleeping a heck of a lot better. I also take the CTFO CBD oil a weight loss spray, and it's working very well. And I also take the CTFO CBD oil spray for energy and focus. And let me tell you, wow, it's helping me, especially the energy and focus spray. It's really helping me get off of those monster energy drinks for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I highly, highly, highly recommend CBD oil. I even do, and Harley does too, from hemp bombs. We do the CBD vape juice. I absolutely love it. Chocolate glazed donuts is a bomb. His favorite is
the exotic watermelon.
And you can find that at hempbombs.com on that. And they have it in different milligrams in the CBD vape juice. They have it in, Harley said he got his in 50 at a vape shop. Now online, they have it in 75 milligrams, 250 milligrams, 300 milligrams, 1,000 milligrams, 2,000 milligrams, and 4,000 milligrams.
Yep.
They have 10 amazing flavors. They have spearmint blast, honeydew melon, chocolate glazed donuts, roasted coffee, strawberry shake,
okay, they're all cold.
cookie, vanilla cupcake, exotic watermelon kush, whipped marshmallow dreams, and wild blueberry jam. So, highly recommend it. I love it.
All those flavors I name. I've already tried one. I got to try the rest.
I know, right? I think the next one I want to try is the honeydew melon for sure.
And some things that I'm going to have coming up on my channel if we want to talk about that.
Sure, go ahead.
I have the Dead Rabbit coming. I have the UL Crown 3 coming, and some coils from a site that I ordered them from. They should be here within 3 to 10 business days, and I will have those reviews up, along with a review on the Vape Wild Kiwi Berry, which is a kiwi and strawberry, and my other samples that I have in my vape bag.
Right? And I've already uploaded 2 videos from yesterday. I have a unboxing of hemp bombs, the wonderful CBD oil vape juice, and a unboxing video of the CTFO CBD spray. So check those out for sure. I do have something coming in today I'm so excited about.
What is coming today?
Nocturnal e-juice.
Oh, from where?
Nocturnal. I got Eclipse. It is a red velvet with a cream cheese frosting. And then I got the House of Horrors. And it is a funnel cake with powdered sugar and strawberries on top.
Oh, yum. Good.
I'm so excited.
I do have a strawberry cheesecake vape flavor from Vape Wild.
Yes, I love Vape Wild. They got great prices. So does, okay, really, I've been finding other e-juice companies that have great prices too, like e-juice Direct. They have some good prices. They're the one that has that one I want to try from Puff Labs.
I've also heard of bradsvapor.com from Wendy, which I want to look at that site.
Let's see here. That's not. I have my notebook here. Okay, it's Psycho Unicorn from Puff Labs. They have it for a 100 ml bottle for $17.99.
Yes.
And then from the Drip Company coffee shop, they got the limited edition unicorn, which was back in the summer when Starbucks had that unicorn drink. It's supposed to taste like it. So I'm like, okay, that'll give it. Hey, talk about Starbucks. There's a new drink out today. I think it's only for a couple of days over the weekend. It's called Crystal Ball. It's supposed to be a peach frappuccino with some kind of blue rock candy on the top.
Oh, that sounds good.
I know, man. I wish there was. Yeah, I would love to get one. By the time you go over there, it'll probably be sold out like the unicorn and the zombie ones were.
Mark in South that works at a Starbucks, and they just started doing.
Right.
And that's the rest of the kiwi berry.
But see, I think they got a good, like Starbucks, when they do that, they got a good tactic, okay? They know people are going to take pictures and put it on Instagram and everywhere else. And that's like almost like free publicity for them to do these amazing, one-of-a-kind drinks.
Yes. I still have some. I have 3 e-liquids left, actually, from Vape Wild. Found my last 3.
See, I like getting those little sizes because you can actually try the vape juice before you buy a 30, 60, or whatever ml bottle you want.
I have Fruit Bomb, Strawberry Cheesecake, and the Mystery March 2018.
Right, which I will be sending you that banana nut bread.
Yes.
And another one, Hannibal Lecter. It's Hannibal something. It's like a fruit one. I'm just not a fruit besides the melon. I like mango, and I like honeydew melon.
And speaking of packages sending me out, didn't you say our shirts should be in yesterday?
This weekend.
Oh, okay. So they should be to you by this weekend.
Yeah, she said it should be here by Friday, Saturday, or Monday. So I'm like, cool deal.
And then my box can go out with all my stuff inside of it. Haha.
Well, what we're going to do is do that flat rate bubble mailer.
Yeah.
It'll all fit in there, and it'll be easier to do it that way.
Yeah. And we have no viewers.
According to my YouTube counter, we got 1.
According to that YouTube counter, it says 0 on my end.
I guess we're lagging.
But on Throwback Thursday afternoon coffee chat, it says 1, and that's
really?
Yeah,
so I think, I think some people are just afraid to try CBD oil because they're afraid that it has the THC in it, which it doesn't.
Oh, strawberry cheesecake.
Well, I mean, there might be some that does have THC in there, but the ones that we use and recommend does not have THC at all. And ever since I've been using CBD oil, I mean, I feel a million times better. I mean, heck, I'm sleeping like a baby in dreamland, and I hardly, I had a bad time, falling asleep and stuff. What else? Energy. The CBD energy spray I take. I haven't had a monster in a while now, And things with Monster Energy drink, I love it, especially the mango one. I think it's called Mango Loco. Now that's good. I love the taste of it. But the thing with Monster Energy drinks is you drink them and then you crash 3 hours later. It's like, oh, you know. But with the CTFO Energy CBD oil spray that you put under your tongue, you do it twice. You let it sit there for 10 seconds. Then you swallow it. I mean, you have sustainable energy all throughout the day. You have mental clarity. You're focused. You're on sharp. You're alert. I mean, it is amazing.
This is good. Ruthless Vapor Slurricane.
I have a loaded e-liquid lemon bar. What I'm going to do in my Pro Color, I'm going to put my CBD vape juice in my Pro Color, and then on my S-Priv, I'm just going to do my regular vape juice. I think I need to change my coil today in my S-Priv.
There's that much left.
It must be good.
It's 3 milligrams.
Of nicotine?
Yeah.
I ordered, all the ones I'm ordering now is 0. I mean, I'll finish up my 3 milligrams that I do have, because I ain't going to let it go to waste. But I'm going to definitely go down to 0. I could definitely go down to 0, Nick. By the way, everybody, fight for your right to vape. If you're a vapor, by heading over to august8.org. If you already know that the FDA is right now trying to ban flavorings in vape juice. So fight for your right to vape at www.august8.org.
And that's in the chat right now.
Right? Yeah, they are. It's crazy. I'm almost finished with that documentary. I start watching it, and then something comes up, and I put it on pause. That's why I'm so glad I actually bought it, because I knew that would happen. I get busy throughout the day,
That's why I bought it too.
Or like when my favorite people goes live, and I don't want to miss their live. I want to show them love and support. So I'll pause it and go watch them, and give them some viewing hours and show them some love and support, and then I'll go back to it. But I'm almost done. What I've watched so far, if you have not saw A Billion Lives documentary, you need to head over. It's in the description bar. Click it. You can rent it for $3.49 or you can buy it for $9.99. I highly recommend it. It shows you in the inside of the tobacco industry. It shows you the conspiracy against vaping. It is a freaking good documentary. The director, kudos to him all around.
I'm still watching it. I can't even finish it because I get distracted also. So I'm glad I bought it.
Well, I am glad I bought it too, because there's some points I go back and rewatch it from the beginning, thinking I could watch the whole thing together, right? And something comes up. But I'm just so glad I did buy it though. So far, yeah. I mean, I think I'm through half of the documentary, and it's freaking good. Especially the spokesman for Winston back in 1980. He's telling his side of the story about being a spokesman.
Yep.
And he's like, the president of the company and all the people who are on the board of directors for Winston never smoke cigarettes. That tells you something. If you are a president of a company and your board members, they don't smoke cigarettes, then they know there's over 4,000 crazy chemicals in one cigarette.
Yep.
And what was it, 15 or 51 of them causes cancer?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why I'm so glad that 7 months, no cigarettes, and I'm never going back.
Me either. 2 years.
And also, it's a proven fact that vaping is the best tool to get people off smoking and to stay off smoking. That's why, like that, what was it, Chantex or something like that, or Nicorette, the patches, all that stuff doesn't work. It's a temporary fix.
My mom tried Chantex at one time. It would hurt her, make her sick. But she found out with Chantex, you have to eat first before you take it. That way you don't get sick. But now she was doing so good vaping, she went back to smoking, and I'm so disappointed in her.
Well, I think some people, they really have to want it, but it is a proven fact that vaping is the big tool that will help people get off smoking and stay off smoking. I think it's like 61%. And then underneath that is like, I think it was what was it, the patches, and then like the Nicorette and all that falls behind.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh, and you have witnessed it here. Harley's vaped so much that he set off his fire alarm in his apartment. Clouds for days.
Yeah, to make the thing go off.
Clouds for days. For sure. It's so sad that Bozo, I mean, I remember watching Bozo as a kid. I wanted to go on the show and play the bucket game. It's so sad he passed away at 80. But hey, he lived a good life if he was 89.
I believe it was 9. Let me check. I have him under here.
Hey, did you see? I've been seeing all over social media. I hope it's not an April Fool's joke. That they're going to be coming out with another movie of, what was it? What was it? Now I like have a brain fog. I know the Hocus Pocus one is definitely not true. They're not going to come out with another Hocus Pocus.
9 years old, guys. Here he is right here. Bozo
Napoleon Dynamite. They're supposed to be coming out with a second Napoleon Dynamite.
I hope so. If it's, I've
seen it all over social media today. I hope it is true.
I'm gonna wait. CD or for it to come to Netflix because I'm using my husband's Netflix and he lets me watch movies on my own account on his Netflix. I love the.
I don't do Netflix. I do Hulu.
We have Netflix.
We do. I like Hulu because it has all the channels that we like. I mean, the shows we like to watch.
Yeah.
Which is not a lot. Well, I guess since we've been on here for almost 50 minutes.
Yep.
I guess we can wrap up the show and get some lunch.
Yep.
For some reason, it sounds like I'm under the water when I talk.
I don't know.
I might have David check out this OBS.
I would.
All right, guys, and we'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today.
Smoking versus
vaping. All right, so we'll be back tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over here on this channel, Triple Move Vapors. If you have not already, hit that little subscribe button and ring your bell so you'll get notified when we go live or upload a video. Remember, this weekend on Saturday is our large vapor hangout with Johnny the Cloud Vapor.